Here is how to unlock the Tatra Force T815-7 in Expeditions, a MudRunner game. A task that can make even the most experienced drivers rage quit and retire from trucking. Third time lucky, as they say, having chosen the wrong hill and flipped during my attempt to unlock the Tatra Force T815-7, I was about to put Expeditions, a MudRunner game, in the bin. Somehow though, I got my prize. The task is called Attempt to Ford the River and takes place in the slip rock swamps of the Carpathians. It is made extremely challenging by routes that require the sort of precision reserved for microprocessor manufacturing and brain surgery. The Tatra Force T815-7 is also long, heavy, no jokes, and seems locked to rear-wheel drive while it is being towed, making it not exactly keen on ascending steep hills, of which there are a few. For this guide, I shall focus on returning the Tatra to the North Outpost, as this route is less miserable, though still no walk in the park. You can, however, take it to the field operation base in the southwest, or East Outpost south of where it is stuck. Whatever you do, avoid the Valley of Rocks, the Grass Bank of Doom, and bring all the fuel. Stuff it in your pockets if you have to. Trucks with power and a cargo bed for additional liquid gold are king. I used hundreds of litres on my third attempt. Anyway, like, subscribe, and check out my General Expeditions truck video. After this one, it should make life easier. Before you even start the mission, Attempt to Ford the River, you may want to level the playing field with 3 particular staff members. One is the mechanic called Michelle Redrock, 1400 per use, who reduces fuel consumption by 15%. Useful for all missions, especially as she also reduces damage by 15% and supplies consumption by double that. Arguably even better, if you do not tend to damage trucks, is mechanic Mr. Koval, who costs 800 per use. He provides a 20% reduction in fuel consumption, as well as the ability to repair anywhere and a 30% bonus to armor. Thirdly, we have the Jaeger bomb called Mitch Goodman, who increases the winch length by 10 meters and increases winch strength by 30%. This can be a lifesaver when pulling the Tatra up steep hills. It also means you could use a smaller truck, though I would still prioritize fuel storage capacity and brute force. So what is the best route to unlock the Tatra Force T815-7? Allow me to use the medium of still images for a second. Feel free to pause the video or use the link in the description to the article version. Now, getting to the Tatra Force T815-7 can be tricky, as there are steep cliffs, densely packed trees, and some nasty ponds, although you can circumnavigate these. 2 particular cliff descents work best, and we will use one of these on the way back. Once on the beach, forget your bucket and spade, continue west until you see a repairable crossing. Bring 150 spare parts if you want to fix it. I would recommend you do. Then head south until you see a slope on your left. On the way there, you can head north, take the rocky Canyon of Doom, or go up the side of said canyon early and sneak down the emptier valley. Without the Tatra behind you, you have more options. Once at the Tatra Force T815-7, pull it out with a view to driving northeast. Follow the route as it heads up the mountain, then head down the steep other side. The Tatra will try to push you, so either go fast or keep it straight as best you can. Keep the Tatra's engine off as much as possible to save fuel for the tricky ascents. Now head back down the gentler hill, then north to the 2 bridges you should have repaired earlier. Keep the Tatra close to ensure maximum steering control. No need to rush. Then head back down the beach and grab a cornetto, ideally to the latter of the 2 ascents that has a big rock right at the bottom of it. It is still steep, but less tricky. Engage the Tatra Force engine and work your way to the top. Getting your truck to flatland first can help a lot. So use the release winch function, then wind it in. With some patience, effort, and one sacrificial goat, you should see the Tatra make it. Now just retrace your initial steps to the yellow box in the camp, and that is it. The heavy class truck is now yours once you buy it. In theory, every other truck rescue should feel easy by comparison. Well, maybe not the KRS-58 Bandit. And that is it for this guide on how to unlock the Tatra Force T815-7. Got any tips of your own? Be sure to leave them in the comments. Also, subscribe and like for more digital off-road trucking. Take care.